Good evening. Toronto residents, well, they were transfixed by the curious case of the creepy caiman, the exotic animal drawing quite the crowd this afternoon after being spotted in High Park. Over to Natalie Duddridge now with our own Crocodile Dundee caper. Natalie?
Well, Roger, this rare reptile, normally from Central and South America, was found dumped in High Park's Catfish pond. Now, while it may seem like a nice summer home, zookeepers say it wasn't safe for people who may come across him or for the caiman's long-term health.
Caiman are tricky, or any crocodile in the water. So it's just time and patience and keep following him around and wait for him to pop up again. And as soon as he comes up, try to sneak in and grab him.
It's a real-life crocodile hunter story, except this is no jungle, it's Toronto's High Park. The last place you'd expect to find this exotic animal, a caiman, who zookeepers think was abandoned here.
He was somebody's pet, and that they decided that maybe it was a little bit too much for them.
The saga all started when people spotted this creature in the pond off Ellis Avenue.
We were just hanging out and my friend was like, "Hey, is that a crocodile over there?"
A search was called, and for much of the afternoon, crowds gathered to watch. And then finally, the caiman was captured. Cheers from the shore and a lot of curiosity from onlookers.
So my friends and I have heard about this alligator, and we went hunting for it, I guess.
Now, this baby caiman is about 2 feet long, but they can continue to grow for about 20 years. The average size is about 4 to 5 feet tall, which is just a little bit shorter than I am, and they can keep on growing to about 8 feet tall, weighing as much as 350 pounds.
The problem is it is an illegal animal to keep in the GTA, so they might have been afraid, one, if they tried to surrender it, that A, they might get in trouble for it.
Despite the bylaws surrounding exotic animal ownership, there still are a lot of people who smuggle them into their homes. In Ontario alone, some big headlines have been made recently involving exotic pets.
Hello, happy Halloween.
There was Darwin the IKEA monkey, who in 2012 escaped from a car in a Toronto parking lot. In August 2013, a couple was charged with animal cruelty after 40 ball pythons were found in a motel room in Brantford. Then 2 alligators were seized from a Stouffville home in May.
Each area has its own bylaws, and if somebody is looking at getting a pet reptile, definitely look into your bylaws. Make sure it's legal to be owned as a pet before you take this animal home.
And if you already own an exotic pet and can't take care of it anymore, well, there is a solution.
Just man up and bring it to a reptile facility and drop it off. And we know people make mistakes.
And tonight, the caiman will go into quarantine and stay there for the next 30 days. And during that time, zookeepers will meet with animal control to decide where the caiman's new permanent home will be.